you look back in there, you see a big old plane, and see if I can get somewhere where I can get a better view of it. What that is, it's a 1930s Lockheed Lodestar. It was abandoned here in the early to mid 80s, and it's a big double tail passenger plane. Let's see if you can see it back there, a big gray plane. And that plane is the same type of plane, pretty much, that Amelia Earhart was flying when she disappeared. Hers was a Lockheed Electra, but they pretty much look exactly the same. And the story behind here is it was some drug smugglers were flying it, and they landed here and took off on foot and never came back for their plane, and the plane has been sitting there rotting away ever since. The engines are gone, all the windows are busted out of it, the tires are flat, and it's got a lot of rust on it. I've been over there to it many years ago, but it's been sitting there in that exact same spot ever since. This is a really cool place. This is Bowman Field Airport in Louisville, Kentucky. Ooh, looks like we're going to see a plane take off, maybe. Set the phone down here, maybe I can get a more steady shot. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's just, a lot of guys come out here and they work on their planes. I think he might just be seeing if the plane turns over and runs. Sorry about the shaky video. I'm shooting this with my phone camera, and it does not have any... I'm trying to zoom in, but it keeps zooming itself back out. There we go. Looks like he's throttling up. He might take off. That'd be cool. So I'm just going to let this thing keep rolling, and if need be, I'll edit out the boring parts. But in the meantime, you might be able to actually get a decent look at that old Lockheed back there. It's a pretty cool plane. It's much bigger than it looks from back here. It took me a long time to actually find out any information on that plane. I didn't know, because I don't know anything about airplanes, so I didn't know what kind of plane it was, and I didn't know the story behind it. But I spent a good several hours one day on the internet trying to figure it out, and finally found some information on it. In fact, ran across a message board, and there was a thread in there where somebody had actually posted a link to every person who's ever owned that plane, as well as many of the repairs that had been done on it and whatnot. Looks like over here, looks like a really old little plane there. There's a lot of old ones around here. In fact, in between a couple of these hangar buildings, such as those over there, you can actually see there's a bunch of old Cessnas sitting back there just kind of rotting away. which is kind of neat. So, well, I'm going to pause this. It doesn't appear that he's going to do anything. So, he's just going to sit there and listen to his engine, I think. So, anyway, that's Bowman Field. Not sure exactly what he's doing, but I don't know if he's gonna fly somewhere or if he's just gonna drive it around, but it's kind of like having a Toyota Corolla on wheels. Drove around to the back of the airport in hopes to maybe get a shot. Yeah, there it is, if you can see that. That's the front of the old Lockheed. Back in the day, they used to actually let you go back there and hang out next to it and take pictures of it and everything, but not anymore. This is as close as I can get, is next to a barbed wire chain link fence. Alright. Well, I tried. Well, anyway, look it up online. It's the Lockheed Lodestar, abandoned at Bowman Field Airport, Louisville, Kentucky. It's kind of a neat story. Thanks for watching. See ya.